Hey everybody in the Training for Warriors Dojo, this is Martin Rooney, and hey, this is a little bit of a vision quest for me. If you don't recognize it behind me, this is Bondi Beach in Sydney, Australia. The sun is beating down, and hey, the Australians are famous for their culture of getting outside. This is one of the famous beaches of the world for surfing, paddleboarding, just being outside and getting the energy. It's really early today, so, and almost their winter time too, which is hard to believe. So not a lot of people, but still an amazing experience, somewhere I always wanted to go. Now, you may say to yourself, you might say, hey, I always wanted to go there too, or I wish I could someday go there, but I won't. I just don't have the time. I'm too busy, right? Well, what I'm going to challenge you with right now when people talk about being busy is, hey, what can you do with 1%? 1% of your time. And what I've realized is, hey, 15 minutes a day is just 1% of your day. So 15 minutes is just 1%. And you know what? I never had the time either. I was always busy, but I always spent 1% of my day. I invested it in myself. I'd spend 15 minutes reading, 15 minutes training. I would spend that 15 minutes or that 1% on something long enough until it compounded. And now I am getting to do those things that I always wanted to do. So I'm going to challenge you right now. Hey, everybody's got 1%. Everybody's got 15 minutes. Hey, you read 15 minutes a night for 10 years, you could be the world's leading expert in something. You get 15 minutes of training towards something that you really want to make happen, and you could be a world expert in that. So how are you spending your 1%? And I'll challenge you, because if you don't spend it, it won't compound, and then you won't have these visions or these experiences that are waiting for you. So hey, I'm going to keep bringing you more for the next 12 days while we're on tour here in Australia, but I want to challenge you right now. What are you doing with your 1% so that because you say you don't have time now, you eventually get all the time you need?